exiting the train station. And you are immediately here. Boom, Venice. One of the 4 bridges that cross the Grand Canal. Look at that view. Beautiful. Bellissima. big open square as I'm walking toward St. Mark's. Pretty quiet day, really. It's a Sunday. We are now approaching the Grand Canal, and the Rialto Bridge should be to our left. All of the views have been pretty incredible, but I think what we're about to see might blow it all away. I did stop in a bakery, grab a small stick of olives and bread. Totally understandable. We should do that more often. Yeah. Okay. I get it now. Venice, here you are. There's the Rialto off to the distance, but we're going to enjoy this little area first. You can hear the boats speeding by and the church bells in the distance. Look at that beautiful gondola. A gondola ride though, 80 euros. Almost $90 US, about $90 US. This is the Grand Canal in Venice. Here we are at the Rialto Bridge, about to walk across. That's a view. That's a view for sure. Just like in Florence, you can go to the shopping here as well. This is the inside of the bridge.
Che ti prendo in braccio? Per quello lo faccio. Aspetta che faccio. Aspetta.
Puoi fare elementi come voglio, eccetera.
We've been strolling around for just about 2 hours now, but I think we're getting ready to see some more amazing things. This is the San Marco Piazza. And when we go over here go to the left, we're going to see okay, so I'll be honest, I didn't expect it to be so short. I think it's huge, but it's kind of shorter than I expected. Birds everywhere. All day. They say you have to be careful when you're eating your various sandwiches and snacks and pastries, especially if you're sitting around one of the canals, because your food will get stolen. I actually like this side of St. Mark's so much better. I don't know, I like the look of this a lot better. Little Michael Jackson here in Venice. It's piping hot. It's really good. The scallop fish is almost sweet, and the sauce is a little spicy. It's really quiet through here. No gondolas coming through. I just remembered this stained glass. It's really pretty. Tiramisu and pistachio. £4 for 2 flavors in a small cup. That's plenty enough, quite honestly. This gelato is a homemade gelato. She told me, she's like, there's some alcohol in the tiramisu, just a little bit. And I said, oh, that's fine. Yeah, there's alcohol in it. Ooh, yes, there was alcohol in it. I mean, not enough to make a difference, but definitely enough to taste it. Isn't this gorgeous? I've kind of seen the sites I wanted to see. So right now I'm just wandering around the shops, and I just am so taken by that. These masks are handmade paper mache. That's really pretty amazing. Walking around Venice is like a little maze, but the good thing is you really can't get too lost. And when you end up somewhere you didn't plan to be, sometimes you discover some interesting parts of the city. And then there's all these little nooks and crannies like this where you see the gondolas on the canals. These are the small canals. Well, I've been in Venice for 6 hours, a little over 6 hours, I think. I've seen a lot. There's a lot to see here. I know I've not really scratched even the surface, but I've seen a lot. I've taken a lot of pictures. Look at that beautiful little building. We passed this on the way in, but look at the faces. And we've got the gondola here. You must be pulling up here to park. Seen a lot. I've eaten a lot. One thing I didn't do is pay to go into any museums or churches or anything like that. So if I was going to do that, it would have taken a lot more time, cost a lot more money. I did do a lot of window shopping, which is fun, and there's a lot of that to do here. It's a nice place to walk around and just, like I've heard people say, get lost in the side streets. It's been a nice day. A little cool, jacket weather for sure. Rained for maybe 20 minutes, but it really just kind of had just a little bit of a sprinkle. It wasn't too bad. Mostly it's been a pretty nice fall day. Been really fortunate weather-wise. Getting pretty close now. So he's parking. And then there's another one coming up. This is a pretty little side canal. I remember walking by here earlier this morning. Goodbye, Venice. It's been a nice day. You were just as beautiful as I thought you would be. That's the train station right there on the left. Well, we're gonna end where we began, here on one of the bridges of the Grand Canal. Sometimes you can actually rebook your ticket, like change your date or time without it costing you anything more. I was able to rebook my return ticket that I have for this evening to this afternoon. It cost me €3.50 to do so. So that was pretty good because I wasn't going to leave for another, I think, 4 hours. So yeah, I'm ready to. I had a nice time. Nothing wrong with it, but it's just I had as much time as I needed. And I've got some work to do back at my apartment and having a little relaxing. It's been a go, go, go kind of trip because that's the only kind of trip I tend to do. But sometimes you just do need to relax a little. And I keep telling myself that that's kind of the European way, but I still find myself go, go, going. But again, if you look at this departures panel, the first row, one up from the bottom, I'm taking the Verona, the RV 302 to Verona, except for I'm not going as far as Verona. I'll get off at Vicenza. And there's one stop in between at Padua. Thought about going to Padua today. I don't know, that's a possibility. But I am kind of tired. Padua is really close. It's only 20 minutes away. And I already have my ticket, so I think I'm just going to go back. So anyway, we're still waiting for a platform to be assigned. Got time. It's about 3:39 right now, and the train is at 4:10. It's obviously not arrived yet. When it arrives, they'll assign it a platform. There are 2 train stations to Venice. You want to get off here at the Vicenza Santa Lucia station, which is at the island. If you get off at the Vicenza main, you're pretty far inland. You're closer to like the airport for that. So that's a good thing to keep in mind when you're planning your trip, is you got to know which train stations. Some of these larger cities have more than one. And this is the end point for lines. So this is a big hub for people. A lot of people are heading to Venice from different parts of Italy and different parts of Europe. So this is a busy station. For me, when I want to go to Vicenza, there's so many time options. I could have taken several other time options within minutes of the train that I'm on. I picked the train that I was on because I didn't need to be rushed, and I wanted to give myself enough time. So I had it at least a half an hour, actually about 45 minutes. And the church right outside the train station wasn't open this morning, but it was this afternoon because masses were over. Today's Sunday. so I did get to hop in there even after I bought the train ticket. I know I had time to hop in there and do a quick look around, which was nice. This is not the largest train station by far. Rome is pretty huge. Florence is also big. I would say that Florence is definitely bigger than Venice. And I don't know anything about the other Venice train station. I've not been in there. But this one's really easy to get in and out of. What's nice when these trains are at their end point is they don't tend to take off as quickly as some of the small little transit stations. The small transit stations, that's like when I missed my train. You have, literally, I asked the train engineer and she said we had 4 minutes at that stop. So if you can't get the door open in 4 minutes, which is what happened to me, you have to stay on the train and go to another station. Here, it takes probably a good 4 minutes just to unload and then load people. And then because, again, it's an end point, it tends to sit here for a minute or two before it takes off. All right, so they've posted our platform. We're going to 18. Platform is Binari. I've also seen it Binario. And they, a lot of times, will hyphenate it to bin. What bin number? So we're going to 18. 18 toward Verona. The old RV 3502. The train is here. Ooh, it's a Hitachi. I don't know if I've been on one of those yet. Maybe. Must have just arrived because look at all the people getting off. Something's going on because they've got a traffic cop over here and there's just not that much traffic, and there are police all over the inside of the train station. Those are all police there with the helmets. They've got like riot gear helmets and stuff, so I don't know what's happening. Here's another police officer. And there's a police van. So I don't know. Very strange. Very strange situation. Tree fell down. Okay, and then they got the helicopter. Never seen that. There's police van. Okay, that's probably the same helicopter. It has the same sound and everything. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. Almost like, are they looking for someone that they think might be trying to escape through the train station? If he circles again, then I'm going to say they're definitely looking for someone. I'm feeling a circle coming on. Yep. Circling. It's definitely a search pattern. Alright, and now we've got police car with lights. So if I'd walked my regular way, I would have gone over there. And I decided, not knowing what was going on, it was like, do I want to be by a crowd or not be by a crowd? And I opted for the be by the crowd. And if they're looking for someone, then I do kind of feel better about that. About the staying by the crowd scenario. Because honestly, like, the whole time I've been in Europe, I don't ever see police anywhere unless it's like just at a routine like guard station or outside a government building. More circling.